Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. If you're new, I'm Emily. I'm a flight attendant and a health coach, and I love to share health and wellness tips, recipes, and kind of show you my life as a flight attendant and when I'm traveling. When I say these past 2 weeks have been insane, I mean actually insane. I had a health scare when I was at work and had to be transported in an ambulance, taken on a stretcher through the airport in my uniform to the ambulance. I'll tell the full story later, but I have a really busy day today. I start a 3-day flight attendant trip. I am the princess position. For those who know what that is, great. And if you don't, they just call it that because you have like the least amount of responsibilities out of all the 4 positions, but I really don't think that's true. Prefer position 2 where I set up the galley in the back. You're like in your own zone, but I'm thankful that I'm just not in first class. I don't have first class energy today. Even though people tell me in the back, they're like, you should be in the front. I'm like, thank you. Okay, thank you. But I hope you guys are doing well, and I am flying to, we're doing a Nashville turnaround, and then we're going from Dallas to Charlotte to layover, and then tomorrow Charlotte to Las Vegas, which if you're a flight attendant and you're at my airline, you know that is a doozy of a flight to work, baby. That is a long flight and kind of a crazy flight, baby, but it'll be okay. We do that, and then we lay over for 20 hours in LA and then back to Dallas the last day. But I have an extremely busy month of flying the first half of the month, and then I have a few days off, and then it's crazy again the end of the month. I picked up a 29-hour layover in a very cool destination that I've never been before. I'm not gonna spoil it. You guys are gonna have to wait and see. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for all your kindness and support, and I will see you probably in Charlotte at midnight or tomorrow. And I didn't feel like cooking, so I got a few things: 3-bean salad, some hummus, kale quinoa salad, some veggies. Ari got me these cute little, I love these protein midday squares. My favorite milk. Chia pudding. Hey guys, I'm about to run downstairs. I'm in Charlotte. I didn't make time to record today, but we're gonna go to Las Vegas, which is like almost a 5-hour flight, and then a really quick like 30-minute flight to LA. Wish me luck. I will see you in LA. Hey guys, I am currently on my layover in LA, and I have a tip if you're a flight attendant or you're just visiting LA or any big city for that matter. Rent a car. I know it's a little bit scary and intimidating to drive in a new place, especially if you're from a small town like me, but y'all, you can do it. You will surprise yourself. It's a little bit intimidating at first, but you'll get it, and you're gonna save money. This car cost me $63. An Uber one way from my hotel was $45 to $50. So it just doesn't make sense to take Ubers everywhere if you want to go to multiple places. I did stop by Erewhon. I'm gonna show you what I got. I'm drinking my matcha with the coconut milk and almond milk. It's so good. And I got a steak breakfast burrito, gluten-free. I used to be vegan, and I feel like since I've been incorporating really high quality like grass-fed meat, it's just helped me feel stronger. If I eat a lot of it, my digestion slows down, so it's about finding what works for you. But I just went to Moon Juice, which is a really cool, famous juice place in LA, and the girls in there were so sweet. They were so helpful. She gave me a sample of their famous magnesium supplement. I got this mini dew, which is for hydration. Got a couple of those, and then the Dream Dust. The reason I went to Moon Juice is because Organic Oren, he is a guy in LA that does this crazy food delivery service that I've been dying to try, and he makes this famous mochi brownie. It's vegan, gluten-free, all the things. Look at this. I got 2 of them because I couldn't just get one, but I'm so excited to try it. I'm gonna eat my food, and let me show you what I got from Erewhon. Just give me 1 second. The lighting is awful in here, but of course I had to get the famous cinnamon roll that I love, and the whole reason I wanted to go back to Erewhon was to get their coconut milk. I got this miso dressing with very simple, wonderful ingredients. I always need like a quick salad dressing. I don't feel like making it every time. This is a famous place. It's a bakery in New York called Need Love. I've tried their bread. It's fabulous. And Monty's is a vegan cream cheese brand. And then they collab to do this cinnamon roll dessert. I can't wait. And then I got the Monty's cream cheese. I've tried this many times. It's so good. You know what? I'll show you guys the stuff at the hotel. I hope you guys are doing well, and I just wanted to share. I know you know that I've been struggling with just social anxiety and feeling uncomfortable, and you know, feeling like people are constantly like laughing at me and judging me and all of that's so weird. But people will judge you, people will laugh at you, and people will make mean comments about you. But the thing is, you have to know who you are, how God sees you. God made you in his image, so you're perfectly and wonderfully made. You're not perfect, but you know what I mean. You're wonderfully and fearfully made. And people can make comments, people can be mean, but you don't need to let that affect your self-worth. And I know that's easier said than done. I'm right there with you. But just try to be secure in who you are and go to therapy if you need to. I've been in therapy for like 2 years now working on it. And don't let the fear of what people are going to think about you keep you from living your life. This thing is literally almost the same length as my face. That is a long burrito. So good. And it comes with these hot sauces. Okay, so I didn't end my Los Angeles video because I've been flying back to back, which I never ever do. I don't do that anymore. I'm currently in Salt Lake City on a 2-day trip. I just got back at midnight from my 3-day trip that I was on, where I rented the car in LA yesterday. And now I'm on a 2-day, so no rest for the weary. I got a couple of the wild salmon salad bowls. These are insanely good. It has wild sockeye salmon, organic black beans, organic brown rice. It's all organic. Just so refreshing. It's got the healthy fats, protein, carbs, and a ton of veggies. My all-time favorite sparkling water is Dram. It's a Colorado-based company. It is life-changing. This is like my after-work kind of calming. Some people have a nightcap of alcohol or an after-work glass of wine. This is my after-work thing. It has lavender and lemon balm in it, and it just tastes like cotton candy grapes to me, but not sweet. It's incredible, and it's very calming. Lemon balm calms your nervous system, and so does lavender. It has calming effects. Oh my gosh, I forgot the story time. I was working to Las Vegas a turn. It was supposed to be just working from Dallas to Las Vegas back to Dallas. Super easy, right? About 10 to 15 minutes from landing, I got extremely nauseous, like to the point where I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't move from my jump seat. I felt like I was going to vomit and use the bathroom on myself at the same time. I know that's TMI, but I don't care. Nothing is TMI here. I was so sick and I started panicking. I was getting very anxious. I didn't know what was going on. I started crying, hyperventilating, and was super nauseous. I didn't know what was happening to my body, and the crew were so kind and helpful. They came to the back to check on me. They went into like mom mode and were just taking care of me. When the captain came back and saw how sick I was, and he said that he wanted to remove me. He told the other crew members that he was going to remove me and had already called for a replacement. I started panicking because I told him, like, please just let me deadhead back as a passenger, you know, where I'm not working it, or I will do my best to work it, but just please let me get home. He had already removed me. So if the captain removes you, there's nothing you can do about that. He didn't do it in a bad way. He was very kind. He just knew I was very unwell. They called the paramedics. The paramedics showed up. A firefighter came on actually and helped me off. I could barely walk. And then they started talking to me. I was so out of it. I don't know. I was just so out of it. I don't know what happened. I felt like I was going to pass out. And even talking about it now is making me feel really anxious. They took me on a stretcher through the airport in front of all the passengers that I was supposed to serve and take care of in my uniform. and brought me to an ambulance. I've never been in an ambulance before, much less at an airport. And then they took me to the ER. They ran a bunch of tests, blood tests, urine tests, all of that. Couldn't figure out what was going on. And it was just really stressful. It was super upsetting because I didn't want to delay the flight. I will say everyone in my company was so kind, like above and beyond kind and caring. It was really scary. Imagine seeing your flight attendant getting pulled out on a stretcher going to the ambulance. I hope you guys are doing well. We fly back to Dallas tomorrow from Salt Lake, super short layover tonight. We go to Cabo, a Cabo turnaround, which none of us want to work, but that's okay. I'm just tired. I'm really tired working back to back. I have 107 hours this month. I've never had that much on my schedule, ever. So that's crazy. I normally fly, for reference, about 60 to 70 and even less if I can. We're going back to Dallas, and then I have 1 day off, and then another 3-day trip, no day off, and then another 3-day trip right after, 1 day off, and then my next exciting trip that I picked up. Thank you for watching. If I don't talk to you again from the video, because it's going to be a rush day tomorrow, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. And oh, I also had another tip, okay? If your hair is oily and you don't have time or the energy to wash it, you can use your makeup setting powder as a dry shampoo. I don't want to use dry shampoo. I don't like to spray anything close to my face because it breaks me out.